Hi Pisces, welcome to your reading. It's going to be a general reading, so just take what resonates, and of course it's not all going to resonate. And it's going to be a timeless reading as well. So we're just going to get you some oracle cards, and really the timeline on this reading is about the next 7 days or so. Right, let's get one last card. Okay, and let's have a look at what you have. So, you have Shungite, detox your life. You have, if I can get it, Triumph, card number 7. You have Door to Personal Healing and Happiness, and that's the Victory card, that Triumph card. And you also have Recognize the Signs from Above. Angels are sending you messages now, but you're too distracted to notice. Stay alert and open to divine guidance. And I'm feeling actually that that's probably why you need to detox your life. And that's a feeling of perhaps you've got a lot on, you're doing a lot, and there could even be some stress around you as well. And I think you're being asked to look at what you can remove, really, physically and mentally. And it could be, because you've got this Chariot card here, it's very possible that things are going to be speeding up a bit, and perhaps you're being asked to prepare for that. You know, there's going to be so much going on that you really are going to need to prioritize and just think about what you can put on the back burner and what you really need to deal with. And there is a feeling here that you are moving towards a certain goal of some sort. Now, that could be anything. It can be something to do with your career, something to do with your home, your health. But I think that actually there's going to be a very positive change coming in for you. And for you to allow this new change to come in, there's definitely a need to let go of a few things, so really that you can make more room for the new. But it feels very positive, you feel very determined, but also I think, Spirit is trying to guide you as well by sending you signs and messages, and it can be really simple things like butterflies and rainbows, really everything that's on here, feathers and other signs, synchronicities that just seem to appear, and really you're being asked to keep an eye out for those as well, for guidance. But there's definitely some real positive change coming up with this door to personal healing and happiness. There is a feeling of success, and this card says Triumph as well. It could even be a case of having a spiritual reset, so you are ready to receive the signs from Spirit. But it's definitely connected here to this moving towards goals and, fantastically, achieving them as well. So let's get you some tarot then. We're using the Ethereal Visions deck, and I'm listing all of the decks in the description as well. Wow, okay. Wow, how interesting is that? You have got the Four of Cups, and it literally flew out. And it feels like, very much like this Recognize the Signs from Above, that you're too distracted. Now, what I feel that this is pointing to really is an opportunity being around you, guidance being around you, and you're either too busy or too stressed or just totally distracted by something else. It could be something fun. This doesn't have to be a doom and gloom energy, and there's a feeling here that you could miss it. So I think because it's come under Detox Your Life, you really do need to clear your energy, really. And funnily enough, this recognise the signs from above. The advice on this card is to leave yourself notes, to stay awake or wake up. I can't remember which one it is. To remind yourself to connect, to spirit, to your guides, because they are sending you messages. So perhaps you just need to set a certain time of the day just to sit down, reflect and think about all the things you're doing, and just take the time to connect really to spirit, because there's definitely something being offered to you here. Okay, so let's get you another card. Crikey, these really are coming out. And you've got the Ace of Pentacles. Wow. So look, the Ace of Pentacles is an opportunity. It's something that's presenting itself to you, and it has a lot of potential. A lot of potential to grow into something really abundant or prosperous, and to provide for you far into your future. This Ace of Pentacles could be a gift, it could be the buying of a new home, the selling of a home, it can be an achievement of a big qualification, it can be so many different material gains, and of course it will be different for all of you, but it is also a sign of success. So whatever it is that you're focusing on, that you're driven towards, I really believe that you're going to achieve it, especially with this door to personal healing and happiness. You've just got to keep your eyes peeled, really. Right, let's get a card then for the door to personal healing and happiness. I mean, it could even be an indication of a health goal as well, that Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Now I'm going to give them one more shuffle. There it is. And you have, wow, you've got the Ace of Wands. Well, this is pretty damn amazing, because this is a passionate new beginning, and it's like a revival of energy. It's something you just love and you're totally focused on. And this could also be connected to your health and your vitality here. It's almost like a reignition of your motivation and your drive towards something, and where it's coming under this door to personal healing and happiness. I mean, it feels as if you're regaining a desire or your vitality. Something's really sparking you. And this too could be so many different things depending on your own circumstances. But it's something that you feel passionate about, like a business or a project or a side hustle or a new job. It's a new venture of some sort that you just can't wait to get started. You can't wait to get this off of the ground. And it actually does feel now, looking at these 4 cards, that you actually have the money there to be able to do it. And there's a real feeling of abundance, both material and physical, because the Ace of Wands is a card of pure energy. And if I remember correctly, I said something like that in your last reading about you, it's like you're bouncing back. So you could be recovering from some poor health. Okay, so let's get a card then for Recognize the Signs from Above. I'm going to take that one. Oh, God. Sorry. I mean, fantastic. You've got the Six of Wands, my favourite card. It's a card of victory. So you've now got 2 cards of victory. And on the bottom of the deck, you have the Two of Swords. So I'm kind of sensing that at the moment you might be feeling a little bit indecisive, or you might not be dealing with something quite how you should be. I mean, you might not even be seeing the signs with this, this blindfold here. But this is going to change. This is what Spirit wants you to see. And it feels like it's very, very close. Now, again, this Six of Wands is reward and recognition. And it can, as I've said before, it can be in any area. It's whatever you're setting your mind to, whatever you feel motivated towards to achieve. This is absolute confirmation that you are going to achieve it. And I really think that you're being guided to achieve this. So there could be something here connected to your purpose, because your spirit team, your guides, they are really trying to communicate with you and sort of nudge you or guide you into the right direction. But honestly, what an amazing set of cards. Whatever this new beginning is, it's going to be, I almost feel it's going to be life-changing with these 2 aces here. Yeah, and this is why you need to detox your life. You not only just to clear your mind and reconnect with spirit, but there's a feeling here of needing to get organised, needing to get ready, and needing to remove something so this can come in. All right then, Pisces, let's get you some clarifiers. Okay, can we have a card, please, for Pisces, for the Four of Cups? And you have the Four of Pentacles. So there is definitely something here that you're not letting go of. And it's blocking you. It's stopping you from seeing this opportunity. I mean, it could even be fear about taking the steps towards this. It could be not wanting to invest in something. I always feel with the Four of Pentacles that it's an indication of something needing to be done a bit differently. The Four of Pentacles represents security and stability, but that's all it represents. And it can be a bit of a stale energy. In fact, the Four of Cups and the Four of Pentacles can be a bit of a stale energy. So a nice refresh, really. I mean, you could even do a spiritual bath, something like that, and set some intentions of what you'd like to release. And you could even do that under the full moon. That's a really good time to do it. Because honestly, once this energy is cleared, then all of this opens up for you. All right, so Pisces, let's get a card then for the Ace of Pentacles. And you have the Queen of Pentacles. Beautiful. I do feel for some of you there is a return to good health, or some sort of healthy practice that you're putting into place, because the Queen of Pentacles is the queen of self-care, and it's really going to pay off for you. So perhaps you are trying a new health regime, and that's enabling you to also have the energy to focus on these goals and dreams of yours. But the Queen of Pentacles is also an abundant energy as well. Very grounded and very practical. Such lovely cards coming out for you, Pisces. So let's get you a card then for the Ace of Wands. And you have the Lovers. Wow. Well, for some of you, this could very well be about a relationship. Maybe if you're in a relationship, maybe it's going to the next level, or perhaps you're going to meet somebody. But for others of you, it could be that you make a decision about what it is that you truly want, the opportunity perhaps that's presenting itself to you. Maybe you're making a decision and committing to that. Okay, Pisces, let's get you one last tarot card. Can we have a card, please, for the Six of Wands? And you have, oh my goodness me, the Ace of Swords. And let's have a look on the bottom of the deck, the Eight of Wands. Yeah. Now, this Eight of Wands, it could represent all the signs coming in from Spirit. But I think with this Ace of Swords here, and of course you've now got 3 aces, and this is a breakthrough. I do think it's like what I said at the beginning of the reading, that, you know, you needed to detox your life because you could very well have a lot on already, and these changes coming in are bringing more, and I feel that's exactly what's going to happen. And the Ace of Swords is another card of victory as well. It's a victory, a hard-won victory, which makes it really feel even more satisfying. But with that Eight of Wands, I mean, it just feels like there's going to be lots of positive movement forward and lots of communication, lots of stuff going on. It really is. And I'm really starting to feel quite positive, but a little bit overwhelmed. In my tummy, I can feel it a little bit. But the energy off of this reading is fantastic. And you know, I think the Ace of Swords as well is your clarity, because you did have the Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck on the first set of cards, and that's a card of indecision, not knowing which way to go. And it's interesting really, because you've got the Lovers as well, and the Lovers, like I said, it's a card of choices and it's a card of commitment, and it really feels that you're committing to your personal happiness and you're going for it, and it's going to be a success, really successful. So really it's just a case of needing to detox your life, and again, that could be your behavioural patterns, it could be some negativity in the way you think, or limiting yourself really to certain ideas. Because this Four of Pentacles, I really do feel it's an indication that you need to think a bit outside of the box, be open to doing something a bit differently, come out of this stale energy here, because what is around the corner is absolutely phenomenal. Okay, so Pisces, I want to get you one last oracle card to see your reading out, and there it is. And you, oh my goodness me, you have breakthrough, the moon landing. So yeah, there's a big breakthrough coming through for you. And I do think it's actually, it could be a bit of a surprise. And this is very well, quite possibly something you've not done before, and there could be a little bit of fear of some sort, of the unknown and some uncertainty. And actually the advice for this card is Don't fear that. Don't hold yourself back. And I always get that feeling with the Four of Pentacles is it's holding on to something. And perhaps that is the energy that you need to remove, fear-based thoughts. Because, wow, this is now even more spectacular than it was before. I mean, some of you could be recognised here for something that no one else has done. It's very, very possible with the breakthrough card and the Ace of Swords here on top of this Six of Wands. But for all of you, once you've cleared your energy, the things that are coming in, the changes that are happening, you're going to be so, so happy. Pisces, I really hope the reading has resonated. If it has, please give it a thumbs up. Take care, and I'll see you soon.